Hey, what's going on my YouTube folks out there? Back for another video on the KT Hoops channel. And today we're going to discuss the Lakers clinching the 2020 NBA championship. And we're going to go into depth about how LeBron became the first player in history to win his fourth MVP, but with his third different franchise. We're also going to discuss, what Miami did to really give the Lakers some trouble in this series. And, Jimmy Butler, shouts out to Jimmy Butler and that whole Miami franchise. But those are going to be some of the topics we're discussing today. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button to let you know when I'm dropping content. And hit that like button. So I can give you new topics on my channel. Drop some comments in the comment section, and just let me know what you think about the channel so far, and so I can continue to improve and give you the content that you want as subscribers and fans to the KT Hoops channel. So let's get into it. Let's talk about it. First of all, congratulations being a Laker fan. I'm absolutely happy that LeBron was able to keep his word, and he was able to do it in a historic fashion, going down to the bubble and really imposing his will in these last couple games, and really throughout the playoffs. LeBron imposed his will when he felt like it was time to do it. You can see the difference in LeBron now, compared to the 26, 27-year-old LeBron, where he really mashed the pedal through the whole playoffs because he had so much load on his shoulders. Not necessarily when he went to Miami, but in Cleveland the first time and, in Cleveland the second time, he had so much of the load on his shoulders that he really had to mash from get-go. But this 35-year-old LeBron, he really picks and chooses his spots to take over and impose his will. So we'll talk about that a little bit later. But I really want to give a shout out to the Laker organization. Rob took a lot of criticism last year. When I say Rob Pelinka, the GM of the Lakers, took a lot of criticism last year for the separation with Magic and, not being able to sign Kawhi. Sorry. Not being able to sign Kawhi Leonard and, basically some of these free agents shunning the Lakers, saying, the rumor around is that they didn't want to play with LeBron. And, and the guys that he brung in, Rondo and Dwight Howard, Danny Green, not so much Danny Green. Danny Green really was a high commodity on the free agent market, but some of the other unnoticed signings that he made, Avery Bradley, they started to say that the Lakers were old and they were just trying to I remember hearing for sure they were trying to put together a 2011 NBA All-Star team. So, the signings that Rob made and the Laker front office, they fit. They fit perfectly with what they wanted to surround AD and LeBron with. So, shouts out to the Lakers front office and everybody in that Laker organization and for a great season, and it worked out perfect for the Lakers and their team. I also want to give a shout out to that Miami organization, and Pat Riley continues to just build champion after champion, and also not only champion after champion, but contender after contender. They started 3 rookies on this team. Jimmy Butler, and then Bam is in his second or third year. I believe he's in the second year. And then, you had other guys like Jay Crowder, Iggy, And Goran Dragic, I wish I could have seen him play more in these finals due to the injury. But, you know, Pat Riley and Eric Spoelstra have just built a absolute winning culture down there. And I think Miami is going to be a real foe in the East for Milwaukee and specifically Brooklyn. And, you know, I don't know if people have talked about this, but this is one thing that I just thought about a couple minutes ago before I decided to make this video. Was to say that, and if I'm the Greek freak, Giannis, you know, I think I'm leaving Milwaukee. But imagine Giannis going to Miami and teaming up with Jimmy Butler. That would be scary for me in the East or anywhere in the league, because we've seen how much JB was a dog in these finals, and he just needed a little help. Imagine him and Giannis teaming up. You know, the rumor is, you know, that Golden State is going to go hard at him, and Golden State may be the team that he ends up with. But if I'm Giannis, I'm seriously looking at that Miami team and saying, I mean, we wouldn't have to give up nothing. Me, Bam, Jimmy, Hero, Robertson. I mean, that would be an absolute foe in the East. But we'll do another video on that another time. But you know, that's Miami is a legit contender for the next couple years, and if they can add another piece or two, sky's the limit for that squad. But let's get back to the Lakers, and let's talk about LeBron. LeBron, I mean, what more can you say? I mean, the guy at 35 years old just averaged 29.8 points per game, 11.8 rebounds, and 8.5 assists for the NBA Finals, almost averaging a triple-double at 35 years old, and completely controlling and dominating the series, shooting the highest percentage he shot in the NBA Finals for his career at 59% from the field. LeBron, this whole season, has been on a mission, and his mission was to prove to the naysayers that he was not the Wash King. You know, I think a lot of these guys just, and it kills me watching these guys on the ESPNs, the Fox Sports, and all these quote-unquote reputable TV shows and sports talk radio disrespect this man the way they disrespect him. You know, he's 4-6. He had to go to the bubble, and they didn't have to face the Clippers. Is that his fault that he didn't have to face the Clippers because they couldn't hold up their end of the bargain? You know, this man, he, at 35 years old, became only the third player in history to win an NBA Finals at 35 years old. The only two other players to do that was Michael Jordan and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And you continue to hear, you know, he's not mentally tough, and just, you know, these ridiculous straw man get clicks arguments are ridiculous. When it's all said and done, LeBron, when you look at his resume, will go down as, if not the top player in history, the top 3, 4, or 5. You know, I had him in my top 5, of course. You know, I'm not taking anything from MJ. I had MJ as my GOAT. But if this man continues to build this resume, and he's not done. That's the thing about it. He's not done. And if he continues to build this resume, what more can you say about LeBron James and what he's done to every franchise he's gone to? Look at, you know, before he got to Miami, you know, and this is no disrespect to D Wade, Miami wasn't making the playoffs. Miami did not make the playoffs the year before LeBron came. The year before he came back to Cleveland, they were a lottery team, cellar dweller team. The year before he came to the Lakers, 33 wins, another lottery team. So when this guy decides that he wants to join a franchise, he absolutely turns it around. And not only turns it around, he puts them right at the top of the mantle to compete and win titles. So I don't understand the hate, the disrespect for LeBron James. And what he did in this finals is just historical. You know, going to the bubble and all the mental aspects that you have to endure, being away from your family, being out of your comfort zone, and you know, so forth and so on. You know, we've all had to go through that in this pandemic, but to be able to accomplish what this man accomplished and lead this team to their 17th NBA championship to tie the Boston Celtics is just, you know, without saying, unbelievable. And I have the utmost respect for LeBron James and this Laker organization. You know, I picked them to win in 6. I was hoping the other night that they took care of it, but happy to have my pick fulfilled. And it was a trying series. Games 3, 4, and 5 were really hard for the Lakers because Miami made their adjustments, and being a good team, Eric Spoelstra being an excellent coach, they made their adjustments. They really not necessarily put the clamps on AD, but they made it more difficult for him, and that's what makes LeBron even more of a force, is that he just decided, okay, I'm about to become the main and focal point of offense, and just go ahead and take over these games on an all around aspect, getting other people involved, and of course scoring his basically 30 points a game. Shots out to playoff Rondo, KCP, all these guys, Caruso, you know, all these guys, Markieff, they played, Dwight played great team basketball. They knew their roles, and shouts out to this organization, man. You know, it's been a hard 10 years, 7 years specifically, but 10 years since they won their last championship. You know, that's all I got to say about this season. Stand by, man. You know, now it's going to be, how do we retool? We'll see if everybody comes back, and, you know, let's go get that second chip next year. Like I said, I'm not going to be too biased, but being a Laker fan, I'm very happy today and very proud of my organization, and shouts out to Miami and Pat Riley. All right, you guys, don't forget to hit that notification button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and another video of the KT Hoops channel in the books. Salute to the Lakers. You guys have a good day. Peace.